Is this okay? And who should pay? Let's see what we're gonna watch today, y'all. Should I carry the baby tiger? Yeah, let's do that one. Let's carry the baby tiger today. That's a little bit too loud. I definitely don't want to hear nothing that Donald Trump has to say, man. This guy right here. Let's do this. Yeah. But then when I play some jams or something. Rob, what are you doing? That's a tiger. It's a baby tiger. Well, I hold baby crocodiles, Gotta look out for the future, man. Humans, Fakira. Hello, Fakira. How are you? Sanjay, brother, namaste. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And how's everyone doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming. On this blessed Thursday. Yeah, real talk. Real talk, y'all. Hold on, I'm supposed to be doing something, and I haven't even done it. So, how is everyone doing today, guys? Well, how are y'all doing? Shout out to Leon. Kapati Lynn, Healing Ann, the J Jordan. Filipina Matets. She out there enjoying Disneyland, and everybody else out there. Shout out to the replay watchers watching the replay. Yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and shout y'all out because y'all gonna be replay watching. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the folks in the BGA. At one point in time, it'll be like a million folks up in here. Well, not even that. Maybe a trillion. And only like two will hit the like. This YPP today. Thank you for Kidda so much. Yeah, you just have to play with YouTube like that. It don't really bother me. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for the love and support. I yell salam alaikum. Internet life with Tashadia. What's good? Man, you said, is that Rob carrying a baby tiger? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Ding Simple Living. Make a little shout out to you. How's everyone doing? I know in some places it might be evening. Where I am, it's morning time, 9 a.m., depending on where you are in the United States or these divided states, however you want to call it. Depending on your zone, you are at a different time as well. But anyway, guys, Let's peep the game right here, y'all. Had some interesting that happened to me and my wife last night. Things, simple living. Thank you so much, Life with Tashada. Hello, Lynn Joyce. Mega love. Shout out everyone that is speaking. So me and my wife had a gas. We went to the little gas station corner store last night, right? You know what I'm saying? So we up in there just trying to get some change. That's how we went to the gas station for. Well, not. I mean, you can call it a gas station or you call it a corner store. You can call it what you want. You know what I'm saying? We got a name for it too, but it's all good. How you doing, Christine? We got a name for it too. So my wife walking around the store, and I already purchased what I needed to get. So now I'm just waiting on her, right? And so she at the register. The next thing, but before I knew it, y'all, I'm talking about before I knew it, dude walked in the front door with the chopper. I'm like, what the? And I'm looking, I'm like, man. And then he walked to where he was positioned. The other dude came in, then another dude came in. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, it's finna be a robbery up in here, boss. You know? But it wasn't any of that. Could have been. That's just how things could get messed up real quick. Because if anything, I'd have been the first one to be unalive. Because I was standing right at the door. But it didn't dawn on me until he was already in the store that this fool got a chop on him. And I'm like, what the? He concealed that real well. That was wild. He concealed that real well, but it had one of them fold away stocks on it, so you could easily hide it a little bit better. And then that's crazy, y'all, because I was looking on the internet at rifles, because technically, according to the law, you can carry a rifle. But the thing about that is you can't take it into a place of business. Well, yeah, you can, can't you? No, you can't take it into a place of business that has a policy of no guns. Now that you can't do. If the place of business has a policy of no weapons, then you can't bring your weapon in there. You gotta leave your weapon outside. That's just like, when we going somewhere to the mess hall or something, they say, hey, you can't bring your weapon up in here. You gotta go put your weapon up. So you gotta go put your weapon up when you come in the mess hall. But when you come and in the commissary too. Thank you, Kev Nish. Feliz merhaba, merhaba, habibi, merhaba. So yeah, how y'all doing? As y'all come in, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Cause I probably tell this story I don't know how many times today. Because in it is a message. Blessings, everyone. Blessings, blessings on top of blessings. It's a message in the story. For real. Because we really wasn't expecting nothing like this to happen. Because like I said, we just went in there to get some change. And the whole thing, like it was set up, but then it could have went a whole different way. You know what I mean? It could have went a whole different way. They had already got the drop on us, so that was it right there. When they had the drop on us, that was it. I was just, in a maze because you hear about this stuff all the time, and then when you see it, it's like, dang, did you just freeze up? Well, you know what? It wasn't the fact of me freezing up; it was the fact that I was comfortable. That's how they got me. 'Cause I was comfortable. See what happens when you be too comfortable with a situation? Sometimes you just always got to be, and that's why they say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, man. That's true. And usually when I go up in there, my head already be on the swivel. But they didn't trick the game up because they got the police ain't out there, but the police ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing their thing. Rob going out, but you are running on the TV. Talk later. Just be blessed and always watch your surroundings. No doubt, Kev Nish, no doubt. And I call myself always doing that, but if I have to start looking like I'm paranoid and spooked all the time, just to be checking out my surroundings and what people got going on, then my goodness, I'm gonna be looking like I'm on AI. Sanjay brother, thank you so much. Thank you, Sanjay brother. And I'm just gonna let you guys know that during this live, if you are still here, I may get a phone call from my wife and I may start to load. I'm just letting you know this ahead of time while we early in the live, because I might get to talking and then next thing you know, I get a phone call and bam. It's Tanya D because she's sitting there chilling. Shout out to Tanya D. I told y'all that was my wife, right? Just to be clear. Kate, I just got on here. What is the photo based on? The photo could be a metaphor. The photo could be just me holding a baby tiger in the woods with a leather jacket on in some camp overseas somewhere, during military service. I could have been a ranger, whoa, 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 you know. Oh, okay. Well, it could signify anything. It could just be AI cake. You understand what I'm saying? It could just be that. But it's a pretty, it's crazy. It's a crazy picture. It's definitely a crazy picture. But if you can get the picture in with the story that I'm telling about what happened. But really you just have to thank God because when you sit back and assert a situation and you think of how the outcome could have been, you may not have made it. So that just, that put all kind of bugs in your ear. Really. It really does. Because are we living in those type of times where you got to be strapped up at all times. Because something like that, you don't expect to be just standing in line at the grocery store, and then next thing you know, somebody come in there with the rifle, and then they just go to shooting. You can imagine how them. I can imagine how them people felt at that grocery store. That South Carolina somewhere. Dude came in there and just shot folks up, and they shopping. They ain't know what the hell going on. I'm like, man. See, that's the type of thing that when it happened in real life, you'd be like, whoa, whoa. Nowadays, you gotta be in the bathroom strapped. You can't even go to the bathroom without being strapped, man. It's this the type of world we living in though. But then you got to realize I'm in the South, man. Come on, man. I'm in the South. They don't call it the dirty South for nothing. I see why. I just went to an AI connection. Oh, you went to an AI convention in LA, and the convention displayed how AI will get many people. Yeah, cake. Yes, it will. Yes, it will, Kate, because they could have my head on something, doing something real bad. You know what I'm saying? They could have my head on my face. Cause soon as you enter your face into the generation, it's in there. I'm in there. If you do it just one time, you ain't you cause that's AI. It's artificial intelligence. You gotta look at the two words, artificial and intelligence. It might mess, trending feeds. That's true. That's a trending feed, y'all. White people going crazy because they cutting off Social Security and welfare. What? I thought welfare was just for black people. Somebody done told you wrong, boo boo. But anyway, crazy stuff is popping off everywhere. Yeah. And I can sit up here on the internet and tell you anything other than the truth. I can lie to you, make it sound fly to you, just because it sound cool. Hey, but nah, yeah, hey, it is what it is. People gonna believe what they want to believe anyway. So, you just have to live your life, I guess, to the best of your ability for real. Because if you want to be a troll, troll. Shit, just be the best of your ability. So but when that time comes, it just comes. You be ready. I can't worry about you. I got to worry about me being ready. Many people left that convention messed up. Well, Kate, I really don't trust computers anyway. You understand me? Shout out to Lou. Salute to Lou. What's happening with you, bro? I don't really, trust computers anyway. I already to you know what I'm saying, Kate? Because look, I already know computers have flaws because somebody got to build a computer. I ain't never seen a computer build itself, even though they might have that. And if they do, you better watch out. But still, man built a computer. And I already know man got flaws, so I ain't tripping. I ain't perfect. So I know if I build a computer, it might have a glitch or something in it. Not a whole lot still kicking, can't complain. How about yourself? Hey, bro, I'm doing great, bro. I'm here. I'm living. I'm blessed. Ube girl, thank you, Ube girl. Hey, last night I was just telling folks my story about what happened last night. She asked me why I'm holding the tiger. I was tripping. Appreciate you, Ube girl support. Thank you for the stay. I'll tell them my story about what happened last night. We was in the store trying to get us, you know what I'm saying? We went to the store to get some change, and next thing you know, we thought we was in an armed robbery, bro. Real talk. It was so crazy how dude look, Tulu is like when you just standing there, you waiting on your old lady, and then this a store you familiar with. You ain't expecting nobody to come up in there with the chopper blazing out. And the other his homeboy, he got his, you know what I'm saying? And then you got another one back there, he got one. I'm like, oh man, what is this? They already got the drop on us, dog. So that's why I'm like, hey, whatever happened, gonna happen. But by the grace of God, it didn't happen that way. Honestly, what I thought it was gonna be a robbery. For real. Yeah, man, that just goes to show because I just be thinking about, well, sometimes some people ain't make it because I know them other folks, they were caught up in the same type of situation and they didn't make it. It's just crazy, what I'm saying, how things can go down like that. You got to be strapped at all times. That's the way the world is now. You got to be strapped at all times. That's Man, they making this world military. Then this fool, he's sending the National Guard to these places and ain't making it no better. You putting your own on your own. That's like destruct. Man, that's crazy for real. He doing it like the colonizers did. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double whammy, and folks, some folks going for it, some folks ain't playing with it. And I ain't playing with it because I already know. Y'all train me, train me for it. Dang, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's why you have to be observant when you go out. Kate, I just told you, Kate, my head can't be no more on a swivel than it already was. I thought that, or at least that's what I thought. Cake, it can happen at any given time. You could be looking right at it and it'll still bite you. It'll still get you. If it's meant to be, cake, it's gonna happen. You can't, right? Tell you the truth, that's why I don't go out without mine for real, for real. You really can't. Gotta protect mine at all costs. Yeah, I hear you too, Lou. Even if I'd have had mine, if they get to drop on you, cuz If they got the drop on you, you can't do nothing but you can go out like a soldier for real. You can go out like a soldier. You better be the game, better be hey, gotta be a great shot. Said that it's gotta be like that. Yeah, but it is, it's facts, no doubt. No doubt. See, the point. What I'm trying to get at is even in your even in your comfortability, it can go down. Cause look, I be at Walmart ever since I seen old buddy. Well, they already said you can take your pistol in Walmart. I'm like, oh, Walmart done changed their rules now, huh? You can bring your pistol in Walmart. Then I'm looking at little buddy like, dang, he ready for it. I'm like, man, come on. We got to be in Walmart with the pistol now. But then a lot of people were going into these department stores, busting them up. Because like I said, that one I think was that South Carolina where them folks went in there, where that dude went in their grocery store, or was that Virginia? I can't remember. He went up in there and shot them folks up. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Oh wow, amazing, Sir Rob. Like a warrior, Rob. Yeah, thank you, T to my Yang. Thank you, Latanya cooking for the soul. Grand Rising Rob in the chat. Grand Rising, Sister Latanya. How you doing? It ain't safe nowhere. It ain't church. Exactly, Tulu. Especially you can go look, Tulu. You saw what old boy drove through the church, got out, then started shooting folks. I'm like, come on, man. Really? Here we go again. And then it's like America get numb to that. We see it so much, then it puts you on edge at the same time. Like this going on there, it could easily happen here. And see that what I be trying to get folks to understand sometime that hey, it don't matter where you at, it can go down for real. Some places faster than others, we can go down a little quicker, but still, hey, even in these slow places, it's really faster, and it's just as fast in the slow places as it is in the fast places. For real talk. But I know in them fast places, it can go down a lot faster though, because they be ready. They be on edge. That's how they set up. That's how they program. We all like that. Then when you go out and see some things, you experience some things, you see how people living, it'll make you appreciate your living. Hold up, y'all. Sanjay, Rob, Another no Sutachi do Deshida. Akira, how you doing? What's up, Akira? I ain't see you come in. Yep, church not even safe. Nah. Tita my Yang, thank you. She's speaking to everybody. Good. Hope all is well. From Latanya. Yeah. Latanya, we good. Thank God for that. And not saying, it don't matter where you be at. You could be anywhere. We scream safety first all the time. Safety first, safety first. Even in situations like that, you got to practice. I become very desensitized to the thing. Yeah, you can't have no sympathy. It does desensitize you. Just got to be careful. Hello, Osans, sister. Hello. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the likes, for those thumbs ups. It was wild though, Akira. You got to. That's what I'm saying, Akira. Too many people can get guns. A lot of people got guns for no reason. And then, hey, I'm like, where are all these guns coming from, man? Where are all these guns coming from? Even the video game is highly violent and it conditions a child or an adult to take a weapon, cause harm without having emotional awareness of what you're committing. Yeah, it'll do that. That's some psychological stuff right there, cake. When so much happen, it desensitizes you. Through a kiddo, that's what I'm saying. It makes you numb to the situation. And see, That's not good because when it's in your face, but still, I mean, hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna matter. Like I say, everybody got a date. Life just makes well for stories and how you react to it. Well, I just purchased me one for protection. Everyone else has one, so why not? Ah, kid, are you crazy? But that's yeah, I ain't mad at you. You're in the good old whatever this place called, whatever they call it. Tita my gang, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Pray to God for your protection when you're going and getting back home. Yeah, you gotta stay prayed up, Kate. Gotta stay prayed up. You got a Glock 27. That's nice. Akira, that's nice. That's nice. Nice little protection. I just everybody got them Glocks. I just saw a Glock well, I was at the store the other day. Nice pretty Glocks. You purchased one? Yeah, it ain't no Glock though. Be watchful and trust no one. Yeah, cake, that's what it's come to. That's what it's come to. You can't even go get a pack of now laters. But y'all, this ain't the first time. I mean, this is not the first time something like this has happened because, like, not too long, well, a couple years ago, my wife was in a shootout. Well, she wasn't in it, but she was like right there when they were shooting. And I'm like, I was on the phone and I heard, I was like, whoa, what is this? That's crazy. You can, when you hit it, it's always at a gas station, always at the convenience store. Look, wait till the Uber people start going crazy. Not the Uber people, because they already going crazy. The DoorDash folks. That's why I don't really. I mean, I've done DoorDash. I ain't finna mess with nobody food, but still, that's not. Man, that's too trusting. To me, that's too trusting because I got your food. I ain't trying to get nobody no idea, so no, don't do it. This world is sad. Now I'm gonna stay with it on me. I mean, it's good to have your holster, Akira, for real, because you never, 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 never know. But then, in a sense, you know what I'm saying. You don't live by it because you can die by it. Did I say that? That's teaching. That's in the Bible. So I mean, what you gonna tell me to change the quotes of the Bible? You too? Quit tripping. Yeah, I mean, Akira, especially when you go to the hood, it's just like your karate. It's just like knowing karate for real. You never know. You can go anywhere at any time. A fight or break out, or somebody might be bullying somebody, and then hey, you have to be ready. The thing is the drop. I use that Uber Eats or DoorDash, stranger bringing your food to your door that you don't know. Yeah, cake, that's very, very suspicious. But I do know karate too. That's good, Akira. I practice Tai Chi. Very little though. You hear me? I need to get back into it. I'm about to get a black belt in Taekwondo and Jiu Jitsu. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't even think they got a belt for what I be doing. But it's all to the good. That thing I say, for me, I probably need a, yeah, because yeah, it all depends on where you're going. Like, I'd had a few pistols, but I sold them all. It's like they come in rotation. They come in rotation. I mean, it's really not that hard to get one. But see, some of the weapons, these, man, and I'm saying it weapons because that's what they are. These weapons, man. But when you're in a situation like that, it's wild, man. I'm about to get a black belt. Thank you. Hey, get that black belt. There's a saying, you don't trust your teeth because it may bite your tongue. Hey, you wow. Yeah, I get it. And then what's happened? Trust nobody. I only trust God. That's the one to trust. That's the one to trust. Kiddo, for real. Cake, that is true. Yeah, for real. You don't trust your teeth because it may bite your tongue. They may bite your tongue. Yeah, trust nobody. I only trust God. That's the right one to trust. For real, for real. Akira. Yeah, I'm just reflecting off the situation, because it could have gone down a whole different way. The world is also filled with blessings. It's not all bad. No, it's not all bad. There's still a little good out there, and we just have to hold our own. That's all. I don't know. Have y'all heard about we had a mass I think I did talk about the mass shooting down there in Montgomery, man. That was Alabama, Alabama, Yellowhammer. Man, y'all, Alabama is but wow. The whole well, probably the whole state for real, yeah, because they got other stuff going on in other places that you wouldn't. Hey, it's like Babylon. The world is also filled with blessings. Yeah, I have plenty of good times. Yeah. 1 minute we drinking Cavassier, next minute we over here having a moment of silence. I have plenty of good times. Yeah. People get angry because I tell them I don't trust nobody, even friends, because they can turn on you. Well, no doubt, family is the worst, Kate. Family is the worst. The mass shootings, yeah, I heard about it. You heard about it, Akira? That's crazy. No, I haven't read it for myself. I've only heard things. My wife came and told me two gangs were shooting or something like that. Yeah, sometimes your own family, Akira. Yeah. Sometimes your own family. It's amazing. See what I'm saying? It's just, woo, man. The weather is changing. Where did that cold stint come in? But anyway, y'all, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stick to the topic. Stay on target. Stay on target. Nobody don't know nothing about that. Hmm. I ordered. We didn't talk. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just live. Yeah, I'm just live today. I went live today. Earlier than usual. Small country towns are tripping. It's everywhere now. Not only in the big cities, but violence in little small towns. Violence is everywhere, Kate. I mean, it's everywhere. It's just being brought out more. It's being brought out more in the small country towns. Because it's been going down. Even for the big city, think they know everything. And we just know that the big city is big. Just know that the big city is just big. That's it. Same thing going in the big city, going in the small country. It's just not as televised because so much going on in the big city. It's enough in the big city going on to keep the small countries, you know what I'm saying? Small countries. But the people in the small countries is the ones that are getting it because they people so wrapped up in the big city. Ain't nobody thinking they look in these small countries. But it's got to come from somewhere. It's got to come from somewhere. Well, oh man, shout out to everybody that came through here, man. I was shouting out Lynn. Oh, hold on. Yep, 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 yep. Small country towns do be tripping, man. Yeah. Like every time I go down towards Montgomery, man, and I'm going through a Otaga, and I see that flag sitting up there, that disrespectful flag, and I'm asking myself, why do they still fly this thing, knowing what it righteously stood for? But that's their heritage. That's their heritage. I'm like, huh? Out of respect? Not even respect. So if I put my flag up there, you gonna want to take it down? Man, come on with that. Cousin lives in Laurel. Oh, and she just placed security bars on her windows, and she lives in a rural area. Really, Kate? Oh man, she just put them burglar bars on her thing, on her windows. Oh, it's bad. It's getting over there. Riaz, hello, what's up, Riaz? Shout out Riaz. I can't see you, Riaz, but I appreciate you for coming through. Meds, she won. What's up, Meds? Make a love shout out, Meds. Yeah, y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy, what is today? Thursday? Thursday, yay! The day before Friday, yay! Happy Thursday. Thankful Thursday. Yeah, it's a good Thursday, y'all. So much going on in our place. They finally cleaning up the streets, guys. They finally cleaning up the streets. I mean, yay. They around here tearing them up too. They putting down fresh pipe, new pipes. No telling what they doing. Maybe I could walk around, but no. Too many wild animals are loose, man. That's why I'm holding the baby tiger. Can't you see? I'm trying to take this guy back and not get ate up by his parents. or any of his cousins. Man, I'm looking at look at those eyes. They look like fire. Look like fire in those eyes. My goodness. That could be Jesus holding the tiger, y'all. I'm just saying, I don't know. But it's not. It's just an AI replica of me. I don't even know who that is for real. That's somebody else. They just added my face. This AI though, look at how good it is. Dang, they got my hair messed up though. Thank you, Yogi. Shout out Yogi Cal. Yogi Cal doing her thing. I don't know where are you, Yogi? Because you be something everywhere. Does anyone have the way more cars than taxi people without a really way more? Rena, what's up, Rena? Thank you for that like, Rena Maldita in USC. Good morning, Rena. What have I missed? Talk to me. Because, well, you probably gone. You probably live too, huh? Ain't no telling. Last time I came over there, y'all was barbecuing and I missed it. Ate all the goodies. Thank you, Rena. But yeah, guys, man, look. Just have to be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. I mean, I could say keep your head on a swivel, but hey, when we comfortable with something, we kind of let our guard down. We kind of do. Good morning. I'm going to bring my car to inspect. Ah, okay. Going to get that car inspected. Really? You have to have car inspections where you're from. Wow. That's amazing. See, that's why I say the place where I'm living, we don't have that. And I know you have to pay for that. I know that costs money. It's okay, my life is just a duck for subscribers. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was Tati C, Fatita, I don't want YouTube to take your hours. Going to get that car inspected. Waymo, we have many in Los Angeles. Waymo will be replacing Lyft and Uber eventually. I would never use those taxis. Yes, I don't want the police stop me. Ah, no, you don't need the police. Nobody wants the police to stop. Wow. Tati C. Yeah, New Jersey, they required that. Ah, Jersey, Rena. Down here in good old Alabama, we don't have. Well, they do in Georgia though. They do in Georgia. In Atlanta, I know you got to have emissions check. If your car isn't running right, it can't be on the road, and they'll give you a ticket. I don't know if they still strict on that, but they used to be super strict on that. You never saw any raggedy cars riding around the road. Everybody cars looking good, fixed up. Even the old cars, the older cars, they were looking good. They weren't smoking. Everybody was good. Everybody made money, I guess, because you had to go get it fixed, or unless you fixed it yourself. Rena's Tati C saying hello here too. We have car inspection too. Really, Kate? New Jersey is very strict. Yeah, that's good. That's good that they're strict like that because it makes the air cleaner. Cake, hi from Tati C. Hello, Tati from Rena. Rena, Cake is speaking. Everyone is speaking. That's good. Yes. Because look, guys, you gotta have that car. Even with my car, we don't have inspection, but I still don't want to ride around in a smoke infested. I don't want my car to smoke. when I'm driving it. You understand? I don't want that. Another way Ritmo gets cash out of us. I think I heard of Waymo, Kate. I think I have heard of that. We still have smog with the inspection. $25. No, that's not bad. $25 is a good price. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I would have mine inspected too. I would make sure I went and got mine inspected. Is it $25? How many times, Rena? Is it once a year or twice a year? Google Waymo. Hold on. Cake wants me to Google Waymo. Let's see here. Where's Google? There it is. I'm doing it right now. Once a year. Oh, that ain't man. That ain't bad, Rena. You better go get that car inspected, girl. Exactly, because I got a ticket for that one time. Thanks, Tennessee. Yeah, I got a ticket for, but I was driving a company vehicle. Yeah, I was driving a company vehicle. Shout out to my boss that didn't have his vehicles inspected, and I got a ticket. Then he wanted me to pay the ticket. I'm like, what? I paid 75 for my inspection. Really, Kate? Did they inspect your vehicle, or dang? Well, I guess it's more people in Jersey than where you are, Kate. That could have a lot to do with it too. Before my husband do all that, but now he's not around anymore. I have to do it yourself. Ah, Rena. Yeah, really, Cake? That's too much. Why? Yeah, Rena, I see. Go on Google or YouTube and watch the video. Waymo, the formerly the Google self-driving car project, makes its what? What is this Waymo cross ride? What the? Ah, okay. In Cali. That sounds like some Elon Musk type of. Eh, way more. Way more trouble. Sound like it. LA is larger than Jersey. Yeah, I noticed. They are not safe. For real, Kate. Well, hey, I'm gonna take your word for it. Every year inspection goes up. Really? Wow, Kate. That's that's crazy. Well, that's not crazy because some things like that happen here too. I think they're adapting or adopting the way of Cali when it comes to getting that money like that. Yeah, every year. Let me see, like, what can I give you an example of? Insurance. Sometimes it goes up more than that. It goes more. It goes up more than once a year. Seems like every 3 to 6 months. In New Jersey, it's free to get your car inspected. If you choose not to use the state, then you pay because you're going to a private person. Waymo have ran into people. What? And people still use that car as a form of a taxi for real. So Waymo is ghetto. That's what it should. They run into your car and keep going. What? No, thank you, Kate. I appreciate you. I ain't finna fool with no Waymo. But I can look at it from when I first said it, even if I'm saying the name wrong. I'm looking at it how it's spelled Waymo. I'm looking thinking about way more problems. I don't need no more problems. I love the fact that it's free in New Jersey. Free, not here in Cali. Nothing is free. In Cali, you got to pay. Hey, everybody, they got to get their money too. That's how they claim that they making the city a safe place to be in. But you got to realize though, that's the bigger the city. Remember, hey, things happen in small cities too. But in the bigger city, it's just more of it that's going down. AI controls the car. Oh man, I don't know. No, no, no. I'm not. No, that's AI. You can have it. Kind of like yeah. That's some. I knew it. That's some Elon Musk stuff. My honey Lou, how are you? Hello, host. Mega mega little shout out and everyone from my honey Lou. Shout out, honey. Thank you, my honey Lou, for coming and giving me the thumbs up. Kate, all you see is a steering wheel. Yeah, yeah, I have heard of that, Kate. I was watching some late night TV show or something, or it was watching me, and they said something about Waymo, and I was like, "What?" And I saw this car. All you see is a steering wheel moving. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know. I heard that Waymo before. I'm like, "What?" That's that's crazy. Thank you, host. You're welcome. That is crazy. Yeah, that's wild, Kate. Akira, what happened to you? Did you leave? Did she just fall off like that? I'm usually hearing a kid come in with some Japanese. Konnichiwa, arigato, dodishita. Thank you, host. You're welcome, my honey Lou. What's going on, my honey Lou? I saw you over there bench pressing your puppy. My honey Lou, you was over there bench pressing. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I will get on the bus or walk before I get inside a crazy driverless car. I feel you, Kate. I wouldn't do that either. I would not do that. But you know what, Kate? People are so caught up. They intrigued by this. They're intrigued by this. A lot of people will want to ride in it. Thank you for the blue wrench. Oh, it's all good, Kate. Rob giveth, Rob taketh away. I say that for the ones that come in and I give a wrench and then they go to acting crazy. I just let it be known. Los Angeles is a test pilot for me. Yeah, Kate, because then once you blue, you typing caps like that. Would you believe that's spam too? I believe Florida and New York has it. Oh, okay. Kate, this thing is so crazy. One minute you can do something, next minute they penalizing you for doing this. It's I don't even really be tripping for real. As long as they send that check. But see, then my other channel, y'all, this just like raw and uncut. I don't think it's gonna ever get off the ground, which is cool though. Which is cool because I'm not really trying to promote that like that. That's all out raw, like uncut, unfiltered. But anyway, moving right along, y'all. I'm just tripping because I keep thinking about that incident. That wasn't my first incident. That wasn't my first incident though. That was probably a reminder that hey, these are the things that can happen. And then, that's just somebody waking you up, tugging on your shoulder. Hey man, wake up, man. This is what's happening. This ain't the first time. I believe last Saturday a Waymo car hit a Mercedes 2021 last week, totaling out. Really? So are they gonna have to take them to trial? Yeah, you have to. The Sabbath. That is wild. Mm-mm. So 4 minutes. Yeah, that was my 4 minutes. I'm gonna end alive in 4 minutes. Yeah, so I'm only gonna do an hour today. I really don't plan on didn't plan on being on here that long anyway. Just wanted to, get that little situation up off me. See, because when I get ready to end, then a whole bunch of people could start coming in and I'll get to talking again. We'll change the subject again. But I'm just live. I believe it's Sunday, yeah. And TGE Waymo had customers in the car. Oh, and the Waymo. Wow. So you about like living proof of Waymo is no good, huh, Kate? But look, all they'll do is move to another region. Shout out Filipina Matets and Vanina. It was Matet's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Matets. Shout out to my BG people. Shout out to my replay people. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Shout out to the 11 billion. Saludos, bro. Saludos, saludos. Welcome in. Told the people I'm about to end my live in about 2 more minutes. Because I really wasn't, what I had to say wasn't really that long. Anyway, I could just brief you in these 2 minutes. Like last night, me and Tanya D went to the store to get some change. Some dudes came in with their weapons, and bam, the dude behind the counter just told them to get out, and they respected that. No doubt, bro. I will catch the replay. No doubt, bro. Like I said, shout out to the replay watchers. Or never get an into a Waymo car. I would never get into a Waymo car. I also heard from someone that Waymo uses the freeway. I don't know about that. Next thing you know, if they do, well, hey, you're gonna have to watch out. But yeah, that was it though, bro. Like I say, gotta be careful. The world getting crazier by the day. Yeah, man. And then I was just reflecting on those people that got shot or the people that was in that grocery store. They was just shopping, man. They were just shopping and dude came in and just start killing, unaliving people. I'm like, shoot, hey, you do the same, bro. For real. Y'all keep safe out there. Be safe wherever you at. Nope, bullets ain't got no name or no eyes. Someone shout out Chevy Addict, man. I think because Chevy Addict, his nephew was unalived in that mass shooting that they just had down here this past weekend. Man, what's going on? What's going on? Chevy addicts. Shout out to Chevy addict. My condolences to you, man. Scary times everybody living in. These just the times, Kate. These things, these are the type of things that's gonna happen, man. These things gonna happen. Problem big speaking to you, Riaz. Shout out Riaz. Riaz, I still can't see you, man. Tati, hello. Chevy addict, my condolences. Yeah. Shout out to the 13 billion, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on your way. That was just crazy. It's so and then it's a lot going on in Alabama, man. Believe it or not. And I know it's 50 other states. So I'm like, wow. Not 50 others, but how many states are there? 51, 52? I know when I was in school, it wasn't but 50. Ain't no telling what they done added. Now these folks and my left toe could be a state. Ain't no telling. They claiming everything these days. Oh yeah, that's going up. I used to love to go to parties, get togethers. Now I'm very careful. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, Kate. It don't matter where you go. I mean, like I said, when you go into somewhere that's comfortable, you let your guard down. That's everywhere. Anybody. When we go somewhere we comfortable with, we let our guard down, man. You ease up. I think somebody did a live about this once before. We talked about that once before. And you just pay attention to that. If you don't believe what I'm saying, pay attention to that. Just watch how relaxed you are in a place that you are comfortable in. And then in the next 2 minutes, imagine somebody walking through the door with a high powered rifle. Everybody gonna be carrying a burner soon, literally. Oh yeah. Because I'm telling you, I don't want to have to carry mine, but it's getting to that point. And Akira said the same thing. Everywhere you go. Cause look, everywhere I go now, it's like I always see somebody got something hanging out their pocket. They got a gun put in their pocket with a banana clip in it. I'm like, man, folks standing in the front yard. I'm like, whoa. One minute I was talking about them. Next minute I'm like them. I'm standing in the front yard. Damn, I wrote that lyric. I don't want to be standing in my front yard and get hit by a stray bullet. That's crazy. But folks out here shooting, man. I mean, it's like it's ridiculous. And then Kay Ivey, you in the legislation, y'all up there let them lower the age. Man, y'all need y'all arses whooped. But that's what y'all wanted, and that's what y'all got. Now y'all want to make these new laws. We need protection. We need protection. Y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. That's a whole nother live. That's a whole nother live. Y'all, everybody have a great day. Look, I'm gonna even let y'all see me. Look, I'm carrying a tiger. He's carrying tiger. Stay safe and blessed. Take care, y'all. Y'all do the same. Peace, love, reparation. Rob is out of here.